Thailand is travel half of Southeast Asia, but people coming into the regions fly into Bangkok. 4 top things to see and doing in Thailand, such as visiting the Grand Palace in Bangkok, visit Wat Phra Kaew in Bangkok, driving in underwater at Similan Island, shopping at Bangkok floating markets, and visiting Wat Phra Thep. The first place, visit the Grand Palace in Bangkok. If there is one must-see sight that no visit to Bangkok would be complete without, is the dazzling, spectacular Grand Palace. Undoubtedly, the city's most famous landmark, built in 1782 and for 150 years, the home of the Thai king, the royal court and the administrative seat of government. The Grand Palace of Bangkok is a grand old dome indeed, that continues to have visitors in awe with its beautiful architecture and intricate detail, all of which is a proud salute to the creativity and craftsmanship of Thai people. Within its walls also the Taiwan Ministry, State Departments, and even the Mint. Today, the complex remains the spiritual heart of the Thai kingdom. Within the palace complex are several impressive buildings, including Wat Phra Kaew, Temple of the Emerald Buddha, which contains the small, very famous and greatly revered Emerald Buddha that date back to the 14th century. The robes on the Buddha are changed with the season by the King of Thailand and form an important entry in the Buddha's calendar. Thai kings stopped living in the palace around the turn of 20th century, but the place complex is still used to mark all kinds of other ceremonial and auspicious happenings. Grand Palace layout and orientation. The palace complex, like the rest of Sultanate in Iceland, is laid very similar to the palace of Ayutthaya, that glorious former capital of Siam, which was led by the Burmese. The outer court, near the entrance, used to house government departments in which the king was directly involved, such as civil administration, the army, and treasury. The Temple of the Emerald Buddha is located in one corner of this outer court. The central court is where the residence of the king and hall used for conducting state business were located. Only 2 of the dome halls are open to the public, but you'll be able to marvel at the exquisite detail on the facade of these impressive structures. The inner court is where the king's royal consorts and daughters live. The inner court was like a small city entirely populated by women and boys under the age of puberty, even though no royalty currently resides in the inner court. It is still completely closed off to the public, despite the proximity of the Grand Palace and Wat Phra Kaew. There's distinct contrast in style between the very Thai temple of the Emerald Buddha and the more European-inspired design of the Grand Palace. Important note about the Grand Palace. A strict dress code applies. The Grand Palace with the Temple of the Emerald Buddhist is Thailand's most scarce style. Visitors must be properly dressed before being allowed entry to the temple. Men must wear long pants and shirts with sleeves. Women must be similarly modestly dressed. No see-through coats, bare shoulder. If you show up at the front gate improperly dressed, there is a booth near the entrance that can provide coats to cover you appropriately.
Visiting วัดพระแก้ว in Bangkok วัดพระแก้ว or the Temple of the Emerald Buddha is regarded as the most important Buddhist temple in Thailand. Located in the center of Bangkok within the grounds of the Grand Palace, it enshrines พระแก้วมรกตThe Emerald Buddha, the highly revered Buddha image, meticulously carved from a single block of jet. The construction of the Temple of Emerald Buddha starting when King Buddha ยอดฟ้าจุฬาโลก moved the capital from Chonburi to Bangkok in 1785. Unlike other temple, it does not contain living core for male later. It has only elaborate decorated holy buildings, statues and pagodas. The main building is the central universal ordination hall without the emerald. Buddhist even thought it is more in China. It is the most important icon for Thai people. Driving in underwater at Similan Island. Similan Island are located northwest of the island of Phuket. Similan Island, one of the best known island group in the Andaman Sea because of the wonder that with beneath the clear blue water that surround. The most striking feature of the islands Similan Island as the magical sign as the limestone island of Krabi or Phanga whose order the western and southern shore on several of the islands. Another highlight as the visitors soon discover are the white coral sand beaches. Some of the most spectacular coral gulls in the world can be found here, and the shores have turned the water around the Similan into an adventure playground for divers. Open to the public from 15 October until 15 May. Much that may vary each year. Shopping at Bangkok Floating Market.
Event round transactions are more concentrated with tourists rather than locals these days. The following markets both are still piled high with tropical foods and vegetables, fresh, ready to drink, coconut juice, and local foods include from following occasions locals ride on the boat to enjoy the atmosphere without hankering over prices time, relaxing on the guided boat tour of ดำเนินสะดวก markets folding markets are tailoring change markets บ้านครูเวียง markets เลขาและดำเนินสะดวกVisiting วัดพระธาตุดอยสุเทพ ดอยสุเทพ is a constant part of life in Chiang Mai as Thai saying goes. If you haven't visited เขาซ้อย or seen the view from ดอยสุเทพ you haven't been to Chiang Mai. This regal mountain overlooks the city from the northwest, providing commanding views from its summit aside from its domination pieces on the horizon. ดอยสุเทพ is the home of some of the most deeply loved symbols in the kingdom. In 1981, ดอยสุเทพ ดอยปุย and ดอยบัวผา along with the 161 square kilometers, 62 square miles of forest in which they are located became Thailand's 24th national park a year later. A 100 square kilometer, 38 square mile annex was added, bringing the park's total area up to 261 square kilometers, 100 square miles. Dense forests hang from the mountain's shoulders like a cloak. Deciduous at lower elevations and evergreen near the peaks of the mountains.
If you're talking about a place which is a holiday destination of tourists worldwide, of course, in Thailand must be priority because there are many picturesque places and we have offered our attraction in Thailand. We'll be able to see the beauty of places like the Grand Palace in Bangkok, a place not to be missed when it comes to Bangkok, because it has beautiful architecture and contains orderly refinement, which is creative at the craft of Thailand and the people. Place not to be missed when visiting Wat Phra is coming in Bangkok, because they are considered as important temple. Or in Thailand, which is the one in Bangkok, is the center of history within the Grand Palace consists of the Emerald Buddha cave meticulously high respect from a single block of jade, which is really magnificent. Later, as the Similan Island is a group of islands in Andaman Sea, well known due to the wonders that await beneath the clear blue waters that surround where foreigners come to Thailand. Next, shopping at Bangkok floating markets will make the indoor in by having a trolley leg on the boat tour of the Dok Market. The Lingshan floating market is a market of some Swanapumshan historical place and feature which resales and find on vinyl is visit the Wat Prata Doorstep is a place where amazing, one of the unique culture of Chiang Mai province. The foreigners came here. We can say one word that you will be impressed. Finally, we have presented the tourist attractions. We guarantee the beauty and one Thai and foreigners come to visit the beautiful in Thailand.